Hello and welcome to a brand new reading vlog. Sorry if you can hear my fan in the window. I turned the fan that I have on here off when I film a clip, but I'm too lazy to go turn that one off. At the start of my last reading vlog, I was like, I like to start these off in good lighting with a good angle. And here I am, once again, not starting it off with good lighting or a good angle. So today is Monday, April 30th, the last day of April. I have not read anything today because it's been a busy day. I started my day off like I always do with get some schoolwork done, and then I went to see Avengers Infinity War. Finally managed to go out being spoiled. If anyone else has been avoiding spoilers, you know it's rough. Right now I am in the middle of reading Winter by Marissa Meyer. I'm about 250 pages in, which you would think for a normal book is like a good chunk and like I can firmly form my opinion on the story, but this is like an 800 and something page book, so it's like 30% into the book. So I don't really have a lot to say so far, but I think this is just gonna feel really long by the time I get to the end of it, because already I'm just like, let's go. Also, I just really do not care about Winter and Jason. So that's not gonna help, but we'll see. I'll let you know when I get further. I only have 5 days left of the audiobook before it goes back to the library, and I don't know if there's anybody else waiting to check it out. So I really hope I get through it. But I also really want to start A Court of Frost and Starlight, which came a day early. Thanks, Amazon. Of course, the one time Amazon sends me a book the day early is the day I cannot read at all. I mean, I'll probably start reading now. And this is the shortest Sarah J Maas book ever. It's like 229 pages. I could have read this all in one day. And the one time is the time I don't have any time. How many times could I say time? I think I'll start this tonight, though, because I'm just impatient, and now I have to avoid spoilers for this. Like, I feel like my life is just constantly avoiding spoilers. First it was Infinity War, now it's this. I'm not like too upset if I got spoiled on this because I don't feel like anything like crazy is gonna happen. It's just like a bridge book. But okay, yeah, that's the update so far. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Hello, as always, it's, been a minute. I think I last filmed a clip on Monday and it is Friday now. Since then, I have finished A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J Maas. This is the surprisingly small-sized novella-ish story that's a bridge book between Akawar and the next books in this series. It was pretty much what you can expect from a Sarah J Maas book. Lots of cringy lines. Lots of porn, some cute scenes. I really liked the scenes with the squad, what's their name? Not the squad, the inner circle. At times this kind of felt like the stories we ask fan fiction writers to write, and I was really happy about that, just because it was just kind of cool to have this sort of happy, good feeling sort of little book, There's still a lot of questions I need answered, so hopefully that happens in the next series. And I'm not super happy about who the next books are going to be following. I don't know if it's all of them or just one, but I'm not too happy about it. Am I still going to read them though? Because yeah, I'm a sheep. But yeah, this was pretty good, I guess. I give it 4 stars. Since then, I have just been listening to Winter on audiobook, and I was concerned about not finishing it before I lost my hold on it at the library. And that did happen, but I was able to renew it right again, so all is well. Winter isn't necessarily bad, it's just so long. I feel like I should have finished this book days ago, but I'm only like 60% through. I really don't feel that it needs to be as long as it is, and I'm really exhausted. I'm just ready for it to be over at this point. It is Saturday now, and I just finished Winter, finally. This is definitely my least favorite of the series. I gave it 3 stars. I think it would have been a fine finale if it wasn't so damn long. Like, this book did not need to be 800 pages. It's just ridiculous. I listened to it on audiobook. As you know, I highly recommend these books for audiobook, even though there's one little thing I'll talk about in a minute. But I listened to this on audio, and half of the time I would not even be paying attention. I would just kind of listen half-heartedly while I do other things on my computer or whatever, because I didn't need to be. It was so overwritten, and it was unnecessary to pay attention, because I could just tune into the parts that I needed to and it would be fine. The length also really affected the book as a conclusion, because there would be action scenes happening, but they're not going to turn out bad because there's still 400 pages left. Like, Cinder's not gonna die on page 400. And really none of the action scenes ever felt really risky. Like, I was never feeling like the stakes were super high. It just seemed like, I don't know, it just didn't have that intensity. The other thing is that I really just did not care for Winter or Jason, especially Jason. Like, I did not care about him. And Winter, I know part of it was the audiobook, which this is like where you might run into trouble, because the audiobook narrator's voice for Winter is just so cringy. It makes her sound like a 12-year-old, so I literally can't even picture how Winter is supposed to look, like what her age is supposed to be, all of that. Her relationship with Jason made it just seem really weird, because I'm like, she's this little child, but she's not. That's just how the narrator reads her, and it's just like, oh my god. But I don't regret listening to the audiobook, because I don't think I would have gotten through this as fast as I did if I had to read it all physically, because it's just so unnecessarily long. I am still glad that I read the series because I do really like all the other characters, especially Thorn. As you know, he's still my fave. I love him. I could read a whole series about him. And I wish there were more moments of like the group all together and the pairs all together. Like, so many of the action sequences or the scenes that where they were trying to move along the plot, even though it didn't because it was just too long. I think if some of those scenes were taken out and they were more like cute, like character-based scenes, I would have probably enjoyed it more, but it was just too much and it was unnecessary in my opinion. But yeah, that's that. Done with the Lunar Chronicles series. Hell yeah. Hello, so it is Sunday the 6th now, the next day. It is about 2:30 and I've already had quite the productive Sunday, if I do say so myself. So I was watching some booktube videos last night and I got this idea to do a my dog chooses my TBR video. Basically, you've seen all those videos like my boyfriend picks my TBR or whatever, and I don't have a boyfriend, but I do have a dog. So I filmed that and it's uploading now, so it'll already be up if you want to go watch it if you haven't already. So I got that done, and I also have a little book haul to show you because somebody Whitney, she was too sweet and she bought me some books that she wants me to read because that's what friends do. First, she got me The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. This is a book that she has really been pushing on me to read, and I trust her opinion because just about every book that she's told me to read, I like. So then, because it's Whitney, she got me a Tahira Mafi book that I don't own, and it's Furthermore. This is her middle grade book. I don't entirely know what it's about. I know it's about this girl. Her name is Alice, I believe. And she is colorless and she goes into a colorful world, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I really like Shatter Me, but it's the only book by Tahara that I've read, so this is gonna be fun. Next, she got me another book that she's really been pushing on me to read, and that is Just One Day by Gail Forman. I'm pretty sure this is just about two people that meet in one day and things go from there. The only other book by Gail Forman that I've read is If I Stay, and I enjoyed it at the time, so we'll see what I think of this one. And finally, she also sent me Stolen by Lucy Christopher. This is a book that I haven't really heard her push on me, but it is a book that I've heard a lot about, and it is something that I've wanted to read, so good job with this one, Whitney. I know this is about a girl who is kidnapped, and then she suffers from, like, Stockholm Syndrome, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, once again, Whitney, you're too sweet, but thank you. I so appreciate it. She also sent Miss Bindi some pepperonis, which you can see in the My Dog Chooses My TBR video. Now I'm probably going to put on an audiobook. I think I'm going to start, this is a spoiler if you haven't seen the My Dog Picks My TBR video, but I'm going to start The Girls by Emma Cline because it's one of the books Bindi picked, and I'm pretty sure I have it on audiobook. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to clean my room because, oh my god, hold on. I have books to put away from the video. I have clothes to put away. I just got to take care of this mess because I want to go into the week tomorrow, my last week for school, and start fresh with a good mind and things. So yeah, I'm going to do that. My video is uploading. How long? Oh, it's almost there. Hell yeah.
Pre-Fiona.
So it is Thursday? Yes. What day is it? The 10th I look like a red hot tomato because I just filmed a video. It'll be up after this one, and it's the book unhaul challenge, so get ready for some tea. Since we last talked, I finished The Girls by Emma Cline. I gave this 3.5 stars. The writing is absolutely gorgeous, and I was very hooked into the story, but the plot was very thin, and I wanted so much more. I think if you go into this without the expectations of just a crazy cult thing, like there is obviously crazy cult stuff going on in this, but I just thought it would be different. It was very, I don't know, like you pretty much find out everything that's gonna happen, like the big thing that happens at the beginning of the book, and then you're just walked through the events like leading up to it. And I don't know, I just wanted more. But like I said, the writing was really great, so I'll probably read, you know, another Emma Cline book in the future. Now I think I'm going to clean my room, maybe do a little bookshelf reorganization just because I unhauled so many things and I have different amounts of space now. And I'll probably do that while I listen to an audiobook. I think I'm going to start Emergency Contact because that's on my TBR for the month. So it's the next day now, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's super gloomy out today, which is why I have to have my lights on even though it's like 2:30. I just finished what is pretty much my last work for the semester today. I'm so happy. Oh, there's a really cute bird outside. Hi, birdie. So yesterday, while I rearranged my bookshelves and stuff, I listened to the first 130 pages of Emergency Contact. I'm kind of enjoying it so far. Like, there are certain aspects that I'm like, this is a little like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's just kind of like, okay. I do really like the representation in this. I believe the female main character is Korean, and the main male protagonist has dealt with a panic attack, so some mental health reputation there, which is really nice. So far it's just, you know, it's a cute little story. I'm not that far into it. We'll see how it goes. I'm not a super big fan of the audiobook. I don't really like the narrators. So since I don't really have any like cleaning or anything to do, I'm probably just gonna sit down and physically read this. I don't know, I have so much free time now. Hallelujah. Hello, happy Mother's Day. Started out today with making some crepes, mostly for my mom, but obviously I made some for the whole fam. And then I did all the dishes because, you know, gotta do the best for moms on Mother's Day. And then I've been editing everything you've seen so far. So that's been my day so far on this nice, beautiful Sunday. As for a reading update, yesterday I finished Emergency Contact. I gave this one 3.5 stars. There were things that I liked about it and things that I didn't. What I really liked was the mental illness representation. I think it was so naturally woven into the story, and I just really appreciated that. I also liked that the characters felt very real, like the things they were saying for the most part and what they did and everything. It just felt like natural and real for their ages. The boy is 21, the girl is 18, and I just thought it was really well done. I also really liked the fact that Penny was a writer, and we got to see her journey with that a little, and how writing is kind of seen as this lonely solitude thing, but really it's a group effort. You have people helping you along the way, and you kind of need that, and I thought that was cool. The plot, however, was a little thin. I think it could have been better, and the writing at sometimes I was kind of like, on like certain aspects of it. Certain lines were a little like cringy, or they just rubbed me the wrong way. A lot of people say the main characters, especially Penny, is unlikable too, which I see, and I felt that way at some points, but it also kind of felt just kind of real. Like, she's pretty judgmental, yes, but I think that's a natural thing that we all do. But there were some times that I thought it was a little much, and I think we could have seen them progressed more as people, and I think the connection between the two of them for this relationship to kind of bloom could have been better. It wasn't very strong, I feel. But overall, I didn't think it was bad. Some people really hated it, but I didn't hate it, so I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you've had a great reading life lately. Let me know what you've been reading lately. Let me know if you've read any of the books I've read, as always. But until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.